Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back again today with another 7 trades. 7 trades that I took here. And today's date is June the 7th. Today I was just day trading the flow of the market movement. Highly recommend you get in front of the charts 1 to 3 hours before the when the market opens, and just look for charts setups as I teach within the training videos. I am using my new power trigger system. I love the power trigger system as it gives a pop-up box as such. Now you will get a lot of signals. You don't obviously take every signal, but it draws your attention to the pair. Here it is right here. Pound Aussie, 649, up signal. So that's exactly, I looked at it and it looked pretty good to grab at least a few pips. So I took the trade. Here it is right here, 649. Took the trade. At this point, that was my stop right there. But I knew that the overall trend was down, and I was just scalping. And of course, everything above 10 points, I call that a bonus. So I took the trade at this point, and for no particular reason other than I was happy with a grand total down at the bottom. I closed it out, looks like with 7 pips. And 7 pips on the Pound Aussie paid $543. Now, I'm not a big fan of pop-up alerts, but I know a lot of traders are. I just scan the markets, an hour or so before market open, and I analyze the charts and make trading decisions. Now, before we move on to the other trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. That includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of education. You must buy this education and then do the homework, or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. So make sure you keep that in mind as you move forward and try to find success at trading. Now this trade here was against the overall trend, and I call it just trading the pullback. And I had the full signal right there. Everything is perfect for buying. And at the same time, I got the signal to buy. So a lot of things lining up. And all you can do is take the trade and grab as many pips as what the market will give you. Another thing I like to point out is I used to do just one trade. As somebody told me many years ago, just focus on one pair and master that. Well, the biggest problem with that, and I tried it, is let's say it's the euro dollar. The euro dollar may only move very few pips, so you just wasted a whole day of trading. So instead of doing a bunch of lots on one pair, just do less lots and try to do minimum at least 3 pairs. I like to do between 5 and 10. And as you can see, for today there was 7. The odds are much more in your favor to finding success, as I don't know which one is going to move. I didn't know in real time that the pound dollar was going to move the most number of pips. So, and this is what takes a lot of time. I used to freak out when I would do more than one trade, but now doing 5 or 10 trades doesn't bother me anymore. So let's move on to the next pair, Pound New Zealand. I love trading these 9 pairs. I call them my workhorses, as they pump out and give me pretty much every day 100 or more pips. And for sure I got well over 100 pips for a couple hours work in the trade and out. I don't know, various times here, but say an hour and a half. And it is just 9:15 in the morning, and I am done trading. I try to be done between 9 and 10, which allows me to talk to traders, as I'm very busy doing YouTube videos, training videos, and talking to traders. So moving right along, had a trader asking me what is the difference between power trigger and other trigger systems. Well, every time I come across a pretty good indicator, one that does not repaint, and I came across a very good indicator. It's a custom indicator. It's this Williams percent range with a built-in alert. If you love alerts, all you got to do is turn it on. As I am not a big fan of it, so I have it turned off. And of course, the only difference is this system gives you signals to either be buying or selling. And of course, everything has to line up, especially the Williams. Soon as it's pointing or going down, it's telling you, sell. So anybody who's telling you should be buying here, all I would say is, I think you need a pair of glasses. Look, everything is red at the bottom. So that's why I love this system, these indicators here. And every time I come up with a new system, there is at least one new indicator added to make my trading a little bit easier, which will allow me to get more pips. I used to be happy with 10 or 20 pips a day. Then I bumped that up to 40 to 50. And about a month ago or so, about 2 months ago actually, I was happy with 80 to 90 pips. And now I'm trying to get well above 100, like, you know, close 150 to 200, which is really difficult to do. But after you spend enough chart time and enough demo trading, it becomes easy. Look at this move. Could have grabbed another 20 more pips and bumped this up another $2,000. Moving right along, Euro Aussie, let's run a check on that. I can tell right away, right from 6 o'clock and way back, well, even all the way, keeps going back, qualifies for a great way to trade. I knew right away I want to be selling. That's exactly what I did. Sell signals are from here. I got in. I knew it was going to go down. There's my stop, 16 pips. And I ended up closing the trade with 13 pips. And 13 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,009. So let's move on to the next pair, Pound CAD. Let's see what happened with this one. Now, this right away, as I notice, it is not a great way to trade. I traded it slightly different. And the way I did trade it was, I was late getting to the trade, but once it cleared the goal line and buy signals from way back here. So I finally decided to take the trade and was aiming towards the average daily range high here. Took the trade at this cursor with a 10 pip stop and closed out the trade just being happy with 15 pips, and 15 pips on the Pound CAD paid $1,158. You got to remember that you don't need 100 pips to make a good living trading the markets. You know, 10 or 20 pips or more, whatever the market will give you, and you'll do fantastic as a trader. Okay, let's move on to the next, what I call workhorse. That's the Pound Swiss. Let's run a check on it. See where I got in. Again, this is one that is not a great way to trade, but I traded it as such how to trade around the goal line. Everything was lining up perfect on this blue candle, and that's exactly why I took the trade. Took the trade at this cursor with a 8 pip stop, and I closed it out. Looks like I got out around very good timing. Looks like I'm locking in about 19 pips there, and 19 pips on the pound Swiss paid $2,113. Okay, moving on to the next pair, Euro New Zealand. Drag and drop it up. I did sell it. Very, very clear that this qualifies for a great way to trade. Love trading this way. There's my stop. After it was moving down to about this point, I tightened up the stop so that I was guaranteed at least some pips in case the market did something weird. Usually it doesn't unless you're around high impact news. Keep that in mind. So let's see. I was locking it at 1.12 pips as it was moving down, and I closed it out just being happy. It looks like I was happy with 39 pips, and 39 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $2,821. Just to let you know that all my trigger systems are good. I would label them as being good. But then I have my more favorite ones, like better and of course best. And when I have my favorite ones, it just means it's the ones that I like to trade with. And every time I come up with a new trigger system, I come across a very special indicator that makes my trading all that much easier to do. And as you move forward in your trading career, you should be doing the same thing, getting your system better and better. And the only way you can do that is you have to keep getting your hands on more and more education until you have your best trading system, or your favorite, like I have. And as of today, my favorite system is the power trigger. Moving right along to the last pair here, pound dollar, and this pair happens to be based on dollar weakness. It is officially the only driving force within the market. Remember, 20% or less is a bus driver or driving force. So you could have traded any dollar pair. I think there's 6 or 7 of them, and you could have traded each and every one of them and make pips today. But I happen to have only done the pound dollar. Let's see where I got in at. Now this does not qualify for a great way to trade, but I did get a buy signal. Everything down at the bottom screaming to buy. Pop-up box would have popped up saying to buy from way back here. Should have bought it in here, but I didn't see it. But once I saw it clearing the top up here, I just took the trade. That's my stop, readjusted like when I got up to about this point. So it took the trade here and closed out the trade, looks like with 33 pips. And 33 pips on the pound dollar paid $3,300. So all in all, another great day of trading. Got my 100 pip quota well above that. Ended up today with 134 pips. And 134 pips paid out $11,596. So if your system is not producing like my power trigger, I suggest you get your hands on it. And if you want to get some more information, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write-up. Power trigger system. I do charge $250. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't master this, you will fail. My power trigger system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. this is what you're going to need to succeed. A lot of education. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, and the only one I'm going to focus on, as we're running short of time, is this a great way to trade. And I've already showed you some examples earlier on some of these trades. Now you can put this video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach. And by the way, it comes with 42 training videos. And you can easily go through these 42 videos in 1 week. And I tell everybody, you know, spend 2 to 3 weeks, you know, watching the videos, and then 2 or 3 weeks of paper trading, and you should be up to speed between 6 and 8 weeks. And if you're not, well, get back in touch with me and, you know, ask me some questions, and I can give you some guidance if you so desire. So let's see what's happening here. As I said, go through all the different ways that I teach to trade. Any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. And of course, if you live too far, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I really do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. Just click on this link and we'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. And I'll answer your questions. Remember, there's no obligation, totally free. So, you know what to do. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up another day of trading and this video. And I'll repeat it one more time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, until the next video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.